Good lord, Konami again. God, is my entire collection Konami? No. I do have a lot of Konami games, though, as you could tell. Anyway, guys, hello and welcome to another installment of Chris's collection. Today we're playing my second and final DDR game I own, called Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2. So, the story behind this, it's kind of funny. So, basically, I got this game many years later. It was when...
Dance Revolution!
Yeah. Dance Master Mode? Clear various missions. Free play mode. Jump in, pick a song, dance. Yeah. So, basically, I... you know how they say, what is it, the freshman 15, that when you start college you gain like weight and shit? So yeah, I gained more than 15 pounds, and my dad is my doctor, which is both a good and a bad thing, and he basically was like, oh, fucking, you need to lose weight. So I began a very long process. It took, I think it took me like 2 years really to lose it all, but I began a very long process of trying to lose weight, and eventually I did, but it was extremely hard. And sorry, I'm trying to... but it took me a very long time to do it, and my parents, bless their hearts, man, they wanted to like really try to like encourage me to lose weight, and they were aware that, you know, people had lost weight with Alright, let's do this one. Sorry, I'm like distracted. Had lost weight with DDR. So they bought... I went to DDR's website, and they bought me like this epic, like metallic pad that lit up and all this shit. You know, with the premise that I would lose weight and stuff. And even though I had a DDR game that had a workout mode, they were like, you know what, and we'll even get you your own DDR pad too. Like, I mean, your own, the whatever was the newest game, and this was, I think, the newest game at the time when I made the purchase. So I was like, thank you guys. And I was with my wife. Well, I wasn't married to her, but my wife was my girlfriend at the time, and you know, she would play too, and it was really cool. And then like my friends would come over, and they were like, "Dude, this is a fucking sweet pad." And not a house, but it was like the pad itself was awesome. And you know, I think it did work. I think I lost some weight, but then I hit like this this point where like I just wasn't losing any weight, and that's always the worst, you know, point that you could do. That damn plateau. Where you have to like change things up, and your body's like, and you're like, God damn it, it's for my health, body. Now what sucks is my grandmother, may she rest in peace, man. I loved my grandmother to death. Still love her. She was, and in my heart is still such a sweet person. But she basically, she was like, she turned on like because my bedroom was next to the laundry room, and this was like circa 2006, I think. Yeah, this was like around the time I had bought this thing, and she had accidentally put like I think it was like a towel fell into the sink, and she had accidentally left the towel on. I mean, the sink on. So the towel blocked like where the water would normally drain out from. And so I was in my room, and all of a sudden, I felt like water hit my feet, and I'm like, what? And then when I go out, I see that the entire laundry machine is like, the whole laundry is flooded, the hallway is flooded, and it had hit my room, and I was like, oh, god damn it. And it had broken a couple of things. I had like all these video game boxes underneath my bed. They were all damaged from water. I actually still have them. And yeah, they were all damaged. And then on top of that, my DDR pad was damaged, which I was like, ah, you know, and which I still don't know if it works because I had stopped using it, so I don't know if it works. It's upstairs in my son's room, which obviously even if I wanted to use it, I couldn't use it. And then my computer monitor broke because the brick. I had like this old tower computer. Oh god, what was it? I think it was a Sony Vaio, and I had like my own separate monitor, and yeah, the monitor had broken, and I was like, oh, so everything was broken, and nothing was working, and oh my god, she felt so bad. And you know, she's my grandmother, dude, and I didn't want her to feel bad or anything, so I was like, no, it's okay, and you know, but internally I was like, I was so upset at her for like what she had done. But you know, I'm not gonna. Whatever, man. Like everything fixed itself. I got my own monitor and all this shit. And then I remember my parents. I was like, so what do I do? And they're like, my dad. Oh my god, I love my dad, but he could be like a real fucking moron at times. Especially when it comes to parenting. But he was like, well, call them up. You have a warranty. And I'm like, I do? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how those things work. And he's like, well, you're not in high school anymore. You're going to learn. And I'm like, okay. Like, you know, you don't have to be a dick about it. And so I call, and like the lady was, the person who helped me was this lady who spoke like, hi, welcome to blah, blah, blah. How may I help you? Like, never turned that off the entire time I was talking to her. And she was like, we are very sorry, but our insurance does not, like, your insurance does not cover acts of God. And I go, acts of God? What are you talking about? And they're like, your flooding is considered an act of God. And I'm like, but it was an accident. It wasn't like we had like a storm. It was like something that was beyond my, and like I was, oh my god, I was so mad. And then like my parents were just like, oh well, okay. And then, or no, I think they didn't believe me, and they called up and they're like, act of God. And then they're like, oh, I guess Chris was telling the truth. So it was just really stupid. Anyway, guys, that is my story. Yeah, I got this game to lose weight, and I didn't lose weight. I did other stuff. I think I did cardio on the bike or something like that. We had like this bike that we actually still have. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back later this week with another Chris's Collection, so please be on the lookout for that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.